Hey, hello everyone, JayborinoPlays here, welcome back. This is the Antioch Chronicles, Episode 3, Thoughts and Chaos. This may very well be the last video of this series, because Eyes of the Beholder is the last playable mission with a cinematic at the end. I've followed up just to check on that. So we may do both of those here, it just depends on how long Eyes of the Beholder takes. This is exciting, though. We've got a showdown with Nana Tyradune and the Eyes, and maybe Severak. We don't know if he's been able to resurrect him yet or not. But it's all led to this, a 20-year journey. The time of the final battle has come. Turmalis and his forces stand ready to battle Nana Tyradune in the Eyes of the Xel'Naga. I thought there was like a visual bug for a second, but this is definitely intended. There's just a pile of dead bodies that they're going to throw into the pit. I assume this is them trying to resurrect Severak. These start screens also do a good job at adding a little to the story. They show but don't tell the story, but they kind of get your expectations set for what to expect narratively for each mission, which is cool. There's one of the Eyes. He does have both of them. I'm not sure if we should expect something else to happen here. He's going to evaporate into dust or something. Here we go. The time of the final battle has come. Nana Tyradune's defenders have fallen, leaving only the Archon and the Eyes. Standing against them is the combined might of Turmalis' forces. Adune willing, they will be enough. The Eyes of the Xel'Naga have terrifying powers, including sway over Protoss psyches. Yeah, but we have the Grey. The thought of using the Grey and Turmalis and Krillian and Malik sort of terrifies me if we have to use all of them at once, but let's get into it.
Tyradune, stand and face us.
In some ways, it is amusing. Finding my master's body was nearly as challenging as the Isles.
This ends, Archon.
This is merely the beginning, Judicator. Once I have killed you, I will raise Severak from the grave.
Madness.
Why Severak? You have the Eyes.
He is our master. Only for him will they reveal their true power.
No.
What? No.
It will not come to pass.
We are the Grey. Your weapons hold no use against us.
I see now. These cohorts you bring, I recognize them. More than once we spilled blood together in this realm of madness. I pity you, blessed by the Eyes, but leashed by these arrogant fools. Once the Master is with us once more, you shall be released from your shackles. Behold, the purity that awaits us all!
What is this power?
Did you think I selected this site merely for its symbolism? We stand at the very place where Kha's first birthed the Kala. As Kha's once brought order to our kind, so shall the Master do. Our ancestors are the first to submit their might to the Master's cause. Their legacy will manifest upon us.
No! We cannot fail now!
See how reality reshapes around us, Moloch. Every soul will finally be at ease. We resist in ignorance, But once the Master lays the great silence upon us all, you will finally understand and see what I am able to see. Our cleansing is at hand.
We shall not. Archon, your tricks hold no power against us.
This is no trickery, brother. You taint the blessing placed upon you by resisting this glimpse of the future. But the eyes themselves shall amend your mistakes. Come forward, warriors.
Your madness knows no bounds, Archon. This stops here.
Adjudicator, we will disable the eyes. When they have fallen, you will strike this Archon down.
So there's going to be phases. Alright, it's Dark Templar Lord and High Templar Lord. Let's go. We had an hour-long tutorial with how to use these two in a previous mission. The eye spawns several constructs which explode after 8 seconds. The explosion deals 75 damage to all nearby units. The eye creates a vortex, stunning all units. The eye charges its energies for 10 seconds, then releases into a shockwave. So avoid the vortex, avoid the shockwave. Do some AoE to kill the explosive constructs, I believe here. So I think these ones that they're slow, they just slowly chase us. I see. I can only imagine that Shadow Storm does not work against this thing. I was hoping that Falling Light would work against the explosive constructs. I assume that we can, though... Never mind, I was saying pull him into a vortex. I like the attack that it has, though. It's like the, Oh, this is where it does the explosive shockwave. How big is it? Okay, well, we tried to move. That did, a lot of damage. Okay, let's back away. I can't even see my shields because of the color. Okay, those don't last for too long, so we should be fine. There we go. High Templar Lord's already out of energy. Deciding what to use Shadow... okay, well, can we even avoid this? Is there a way to avoid that? It's kind of hard for me to tell. I can avoid his normal attacks, it looks like. Well, don't just get hit by those. As long as we just keep healing, we should be fine. He's only at 80%. Do we have to damage it enough or put it in a vortex to stop it from doing it? Yeah, I'm not sure. There's got to be a way to disrupt that or avoid that. Unfortunately, she's taking a lot of damage. We just have to keep hitting her with Radiance. Ow. Oh, now these things are going to explode on us. Run, run, run. See, there has to be a way. Did we have... I don't think we avoided that one. Again, I tried Shadow Storm. What else does she have? Shadow Fury and Shadow Charge. Does Shadow Charge stun? If we turn that off? No, I don't think so. Okay, here it goes again. Oh, you know what it is? It's probably line of sight. Hide behind the pillars. Yep. Cool, got it. Get back on him. That's really the only major damage that he hits us with. I think Radiance is only shields, it looks like, because she's at full shields, but isn't taking any heals from Radiance anymore. So I think we go ahead and do Falling Light. Alright, we gotta avoid these. Oh, shit. You can make it, you can make it, we're good. Okay, yeah, we gotta do Falling Light. I assume we can use Shadow Storm on the, on the other little enemies. We should spread out. Yeah, okay, so we have to use Falling Light to heal her like that. Okay. Again, I'm just taking a little bit of time here to make sure we can get healed up properly. Okay, let's get back on him. Nice, Shadow Storm doing some good damage. Let's bait the shots this way. Okay, well that worked out fine. We gotta avoid these things. I assume we can... No, okay, so that ability, Shadow Storm, the Vortex ability, our Shadow Storm at least, is entirely worthless. Will not help. Okay, again, we're basically baiting. She can do so much straight up damage, and I think we just bait these shots. Or we just, no, we just go ahead and attack it like normal. Should be fine. Have to avoid these. We could probably kill them. Oh, this might be bad. Okay, no, we're good. At first I thought, wow, you got plenty of time. You have like almost too much time to avoid the vortex that he does, but then I realized that when I realized where you have to run to avoid taking damage, that makes way more sense. Oh, no, I don't like this. Okay. One of those that once you figure it out, it makes so much more sense. I would have expected Falling Light to work on the little explosive things. I thought that would have been part of the way to destroy them, like you pull them into Shadow Storm, or well, I don't know. Avoid. We can't just take straight up damage from this. We can avoid its attacks, so we might as well. Okay, avoid the explosive thingies. Get on him. Never mind. Run away. The little visual indicators help a lot with where you can move to avoid these. There's also dead bodies behind them, so it's sort of counterintuitive in the sense that you would think like, oh, do I get killed if I go behind these? Oh my god, there's so many of these now. Does that do damage to him if we lure them to blow up on top of him? Because that would be kind of cool. 37%, let's save. Ow. Well, at least we'll avoid his attacks because we're moving in a giant circle super fast. I'm trying to keep an eye on our shields here. See if we can... Nah, I can't... I'm gonna try... I'm trying to keep an eye on that now. If we could somehow bait them into attacking him, that would be cool. Seems like this is one of those bosses where once you get them to lower health, it actually takes progressively longer because they use their abilities more frequently. But we could also just go for it. Just blast him, hit him. Hit him with everything, you know? So, like, we run... Oop. No, I don't think that did any... In fact, I think I just... That just led to myself taking more damage than necessary. It's like a semi-movement puzzle. I like the look of it as it charges up to attack, too. That's really neat. The Vortex can be a little scary only because... Okay, I think the only thing we can do is attack these. Are they invulnerable? That's probably why they don't take damage from Falling Light. Okay, run back here. We gotta... Took a lot of damage on Dark Templar Lord. 21% though. Dark Templar Lord is a little too low on HP here. Yeah, run. Gotta run away. That's fine. We could take some time to get some HP and shields back. 17%. Yeah, as long as he's attacking High Templar Lord. Get a little bit of damage in there, then run away. Save for Falling Light. We gotta get her health back. Over shields, I think. Ow. Oh, shit. No, no, no! We're stuck! We were path blocked by the pillar. The plus side here is that I know that I can just run. Just to get our shields and mana back. There we go. And now we get back to it. Never mind. 15%. I'm going to keep quick saving. Pew, pew, pew!
My power is yours.
Okay, we're back to 13%. Yeah. Oh, no, 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 no! Okay, we had a little more time there than I expected. I feel like it's getting faster. Like a little bit faster every time. All right, run away. Kablam! Now, we don't have healing on our other two, do we? Actually, no, yes we do. One of them leeches damage, so that'll be useful. That'll be something. Okay, let's get in on it. I think the best time to do damage... Oh, it's definitely attacking faster now. The best time to do damage to it is when it's charging up. Okay, run away. Oh, God! Oh, I thought that it was, like, speeding up or something. Get to it. 6%, but we can't afford to get hit by the explosive Yeah, that definitely doesn't do friendly fire. I hoped it would. The only feedback I have here is it's very hard to see their shield bars. I wanted to do some damage there. It wasn't going to happen. Let's quick save. We could still definitely lose now if we're not careful. All right, get in there. Ah, shit. See, we get stuck against the side of the pillar. Not much we can do here. We just have to run until those things explode. Like, baiting those into doing damage would have been pretty cool. I think we got him here. Even if he blinks away. Yeah, take him, burn him down. Got it. One eye down. Oh, we're fighting on them in, like, another dimension. Okay, keep an eye on the terrain, because we may need to hide again. Alright, let's see what this one can do. Explosive constructs. The eye creates a sphere of extreme cold around itself, rendering all units in a small area immobile. So we're going to have to back out with our Zealot Lord every so often. The eye focuses its energy in a beam of pure energy when a unit comes in contact with the beam. Okay, so don't stand in the beam. And avoid the explosive constructs. Well, we can blast it away. That's exciting. I see how that works. Okay. So don't stand in that. I can also just keep blasting it away. It gives us some enemies to kill for health. I see you. Ow. Avoid, avoid. I can't tell what leads to us getting slowed down. Shit. Is there an indicator that says, like, what slows you down? We're burning through this one way faster, as you can tell. Okay, that's where it's gonna do the cold thing. No! Oh, we can stun it! I forgot about that. That's huge. Okay, run away from these. It's doing its little Nova thing. Please fire that, please? Okay, good. Yeah, we can interrupt it from doing, like, nearly everything. The only thing that I'm not clear on is what causes it. Oh, jeez. Okay, this is what we have to run from. I think, if I understand correctly, we're safe from it by standing underneath this. Yeah, okay, I'm glad that worked. That's a cool little addition. Gotta be careful of mana and health at all times. It looks like Dark Nova's not going to be too much use because we're not going to have enough mana to consistently use it. And it's actually hard to land because this thing's moving all the time. So I think the little beam that it shoots is what slows us down, I think. That's the only thing I'm slightly confused about. A sphere of extreme cold lasts 8 seconds. Oh no, I saw it do that. I saw it do that. Its normal attack is pretty easy to avoid, and we can also just blast it with our force push. Shit, shit. Oh, that's bad. I say, I was immobilized. He can continue to attack, though, when he's doing that. I have to keep in mind the leap that slows it down is actually pretty huge. Okay, run in a circle, get back on it. Just avoid the little beam blast thing. Took a little damage there. Just say, I was waiting for more enemies to spawn for us to get HP. Okay, we're gonna hide. Cool. I like the way that you have to use the terrain here. Nope. The beam, that beam I think does a lot of damage because it does. Oh shit. I think we want to leap out of that if we get stuck. Just have to keep moving a little bit. We can also blast it away if necessary. All right, let's get some health back. Okay. Yikes. Okay, let's just run away from this thing. Get back on it. Quick save. Shit, shit, shit. We can take the hit on Ascendant Lord, I think. Yes, Dark Nova, it hit. Being forced to stop attacking does hurt. Gotta be careful with Zealot Lord. Gonna get stuck around with the explosive constructs. It's fine. We can hide under here. I wonder if you could make this so that it starts moving slowly to give you time to get underneath, but then speeds up. Because once it starts speeding up, then it's like you can't avoid it. That'd be neat. So it forces you to use the... I don't think Force Push works on these things either. Yeah, it doesn't. See, it would make sense if Force Push worked on the... What is this? What is that? Oh, that was Health Leech. If Force Push worked on the explosive things, too, because then you could get them away from you. But I think that they're meant more to just be something to be avoided. Hang on, I think we just gotta stay here right now. Okay, turn and fight. This is bad. This is bad. Shit. It's alright. It's alright. Could have been worse. Let's Nova here. 28%. I like the way this looks visually. Oh, shit. I like the way this looks visually, but it's kind of hard. Again, just the shield bar. But I like the fact that there is, like, a visual difference here. It's very neat. It looks like there's a way less time now before it cues that it's going to attack and when it actually attacks. Just barely avoided that one. It's tough, too, because the little beam that it shoots... Oh, okay, good. The little beam that it shoots kind of indicates where you shouldn't go, but sometimes you have to run through it in order to... Oh, God. No! No! Alright, get some health back. That immobilization field works. It's kind of strange. It, like, freezes you in place around it, not in place permanently, if that makes any sense. These little drone things are probably the hardest thing to deal with. Right, leap, stun him, blast him away, hit him with a Nova. Doesn't do friendly fire. I think we just barely missed it. Oh, God. Okay, let's go up and through. I wonder if maybe this just lasts for as long as it takes for you to lure it underneath the thing. Severax Heretics. The leap stun is actually huge. That's where we're getting the majority of our damage done. All we have to do is slightly move. All right, now we got to get out of here. Okay, good. Understanding the timing for how fast those things blow up actually helps a ton. No, 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 no! Ah. All right, we got to run here. Oh, we got it. Okay, that's good. The Freezing Nova actually worked in our favor there, because it kept Zealot Lord on top of it to attack.
Your abominations may have disabled the eyes, but it matters not. Without their protection, you will be no match for my powers.
Silence! Your transgressions end here, Archon.
Oh, yeah.
Transgressions? Transgressions? Look around you, Judicator. Can't you see how far our people have fallen? They are consumed with jealousy, with rage. They rampage across the galaxy like children. The eyes have shown me the truth, children. When my master is reborn, he will reach into the Kala itself. The eyes will pour through him, and our people will finally be pure.
We have seen Loriok's journal, Tyradun. Moloch lived the horrors Severac wrought. You call it purity? We can see what it truly is. Madness.
Prepare to die, Archon. Death. Ha ha. By the time I am finished with you, you will wish I had killed you.
The final showdown.
My name is a killing word.
Okay. What can we use? Okay, so that their abilities do stack as well. This is cool that we have all three of our main Protoss heroes together here. Then Tyradune sacrifices part of his own shields to deal 75 shield damage to all nearby enemy units. During the channeling, his shield armor is increased by 4, so probably just don't bother to attack him. He creates 4 energy spheres. Yeah, avoid those. Retreats to an altar and restores his life and shields. The phase teleport is taxing on the user's power, reducing his maximum shields each time it is used. Okay, so it's going to be like, we're going to have to force him to do this, and eventually it'll lower his shields enough that we can probably kill him in 1 round. After all the hardships Krillian and his companions have been going through, he is more dedicated than ever to hone his skills. As a result, the recharge crystal ability has been improved by him. We get an additional charge. Was that from a bonus, or do we just get that now? I'm not sure. Blast him. Oh, it stuns him. It works. Spin. Okay, don't take full damage from him. Oh, I forgot that you just have to hit the button and it works. We also have the super good chain heal. Yeah, our ability to maintain ourselves is insane. He hasn't really used any abilities yet, so we might as well be spinning constantly. Might as well give ourselves maximum energy. Stun him. Yeah, eat shit. Enjoy a stun, asshole. Okay, I see. That was kind of hard to tell that he was casting anything there. Let's go ahead and get some shields back. The stun is huge. The stun is absolutely huge. Again, spread out a little bit. As long as you're using your abilities, I suspect we'll be okay. I think we have to burn down through his shields. He'll teleport away. He's changing his targets every so often as well. I'll take it. Might as well spin. Yeah, it's like might as well use these, especially the abilities that are on cooldown and don't require energy, like Turmalis that requires energy. You can. Oh wow, we're burning him down. He's gonna teleport away. I assume what's gonna happen. Yeah, he'll teleport. He's getting his shields back very quickly, but his maximum shields are decreasing. I wonder if we could stun him so that he doesn't warp. So I see now we're going to have to do this multiple times. I see something on the mini-map. Let's see what this is. Spectral. Maybe this is just a new thing here. Stun him. Okay, we've killed the Spectral Archon. Turmalis is pretty low on energy, so we can't just spam his Chain Lightning. That's a mistake. Just keep using Spin as well. Okay. The Spectral, let's make sure we kill these quickly. I don't know what that was. Goom. I don't know. These things do AoE, it looks like. Not that much damage, though, so it's not... There's no, like, instant loss condition, which is nice. I'm kind of used to that. We should... I mean, I see these Spectrals, they're creeping in. I think we need to kill them. They don't heal him, though, so we may just have to ignore them at times. Spin. Max shields. He's going down pretty fast. There's a Spectral, but it's way, way, way up in the upper right. So I think if we get him down to, like, 5% shields or so, we need to stun him. I think that absolutely needs to happen. Okay, turn and get rid of the apparitions. Or the slaves, whatever. Okay, so if we stun him now. Stun him again. Okay, he automatically goes back. That's what I expected, but I thought maybe. And that would be kind of an exploit if that worked anyway, so. Do these spawn units as well? That's why we need to hunt them down. I think they're spawning units.
You truly are formidable, warriors. But how can you possibly think you can defeat me? Have you forgotten all those who have come before you?
Okay, next phase.
Caldaris? Impossible.
No, it is I. I have seen purity and been reborn.
This is a trick. You will be avenged, my friend.
Avenged? You failed me, just as you have failed so many times. Stand down.
No, I will not be deceived. Begone, Phantom.
Oh, shit. So now we have to take out Kuldaris before we can re-engage. Improved armor. He gets his shields back. All nearby enemies take 26 damage per second. So just avoid the whirlwind. Okay, so he's like Phoenix, basically. So we gotta throw down some fatty stuns on him. Yeah, it's just like as long as we're using our abilities, there's really and avoiding some of the really nasty stuff that he does. Like Turmalis, you should back up. Oh, he's on Turmalis. Well, we can't not allow him to attack my. Like whoever he wants to attack, we gotta let him attack. There's the whirlwind. That doesn't do that much damage. I think we can handle this. Again, if this was on hard mode, I would anticipate we would really actively have to avoid his abilities. He's about to get his shields back, though. We can stun him out of whirlwind, I assume. Okay, there's shield capacitor. What's the cooldown on that, though? Like, we have to burn him down fast enough that he can't use that. We can't attack Nana Tyradune. Just use shield capacitor. Not shield, whatever it's called. Void armor. Just use all 3 of our charges here to get our shields back. It's possible, maybe. I don't know if, like, he can't use certain things. He can't use certain abilities. Again, it just depends on the cooldown, I assume. Okay, get on him. Void armor, spin. And then I'm going to stun him just to see if maybe he won't be able to use shield capacitor. Wow, okay. This is going to be time consuming. Best we can do is just auto-attack the crap out of him. Like, we don't have anything that's like a big nuke that we'd save to use once his shields are gone. But we are getting through his shields pretty quick. I like how they occasionally change who they're attacking. That's just like a neat little thing. Really? I think we do have to stun him out of it. From what I can tell, I think the only way to do it is to stun him out of it. So, we'll save our energy, which, I mean, we have been, but... Okay, I'm not that concerned about the other enemies. Alright, stun him now. Stun him now. Okay, yeah, he can't use it when he's stunned. We gotta chain stun him. I'm so sorry, Kuldaris. You don't deserve this, but it's working. Okay, never mind. Now, okay, that is the strategy. Without a doubt, that is the strategy. Is Nana Tyradune supporting him, or was that a Spectre? Yeah, it was a Spectral. Okay. Did those just, like, heal him, or did that do something? I don't know. I couldn't quite tell. Spin. Just keep spinning. All right, Turmalis back up a little. Okay, he's on Turmalis constantly. Here we go. Stun him. Stun him. Spin. Stun him. I think we got him now. Nice, okay. Sorry, Kuldaris.
If this was truly you, my friend, I apologize. I cannot allow the Archon to succeed. And so you fail again, Moloch. You have consigned Calderis to oblivion, but it matters not. You will soon join him.
That's got to be pretty tough for Moloch, because he felt responsible. I don't remember what that one does. Is that like a lightning shield? You know, he felt responsible for Kuldaris dying in the past, and now he had to kill him again. It's pretty messed up. Okay, so this is just, again, it's sort of like a damage race, in a way. So we're going to get him down. He's going to go down to a max 300% shields, and then he'll retreat again. And there may be more people that he's bringing back to screw with us. I don't see a reason that we have to stun him unless we see him charging one of his attacks. And I keep spinning, but it's actually less damage than Moloch's auto attack, but I think he can use it on, like, it doesn't interrupt his normal attack from what I can tell. Krillian's only contribution here is a little, yeah, so run away. I think this is where we need to run from him. Because those things, they charge up and then they explode as they spin around him. Alright, he's gonna have to retreat here soon. That went pretty well. So he'll have a max of 300 now. 200 now. Okay, so only 2 more rounds of this, and we got him. It's a quick save.
No! How can this be? Loriok did not fall in battle against the Eyes.
Of course not, my student. I died in peace, with the sacrifice Jabok asked of me. We labored so long in the creation of the Grey, but it was only in death that I found purity.
This is another trick.
A trick? No, nor was the spirit of Caldaris. May he rest in purity. You have seen my journal, Krillian. You know what I have seen. Please, do not fight.
I cannot do that. Whatever you are not my master.
It's like each character has like a ghost from the past that they have to deal with based on this. That's pretty neat. Charges his weapon, so avoid the slam. He gets a huge shield boost, which I think we just have to outlast. And we're going to have to maybe destroy the crystal. So these are all the abilities that he had earlier. So I think we want to actually save our whirlwind. I think there's the bonus shields that he gets. It could be, I mean, it could be similar to the previous ones where we just have to bait abilities and then stun him out of them. Okay, he's stunned. Okay, now we have to whirlwind and kill these things. Focus these down. Then we'll kill the Archon. He's probably gonna be able to use the shield recharge here pretty soon. Let's just use ours. Let's start. Ah, crap! There it is. I was gonna say maybe we can chain stun him, but we gotta look out for the slam. I haven't seen it really. Once these shields are gone, I am going to start stunning. Turmalis' mana pool isn't large enough that he can quickly. No. Focus down these, please. Yeah, Whirlwind is excellent for that. We just don't have enough energy to keep him chain stunned, but I don't think we really have to. They really like going for Turmalis, our one ranged person. Sorry, Lariok. I mean, you had already passed away, but...
Farewell, Master. It was good to see you, even like this.
How touching. Do you celebrate the deaths of each of your friends? I know I will celebrate yours.
Dude, we have been smoking the shit out of you, Nano Tyradune. I don't want to hear it. Alright, get in there. Back to it. Stun him. Aha! I love the Turmalis attack. It just calls lightning from the sky. Alright, now he's on Turmalis again. They really like going for Turmalis. Might as well use Void Armor every time it's up for the bonus. Trying to keep an eye on these portals to see if like they're actual portals that we can destroy, or...
I will
What?
burn the impurity from you. Run away if you must, but you cannot escape me.
The lava rises. Quickly, to high ground.
Granted.
Okay, we're on the high ground. Hold position, please. Oh, he still has Sonic Charge. I gotta, like, they still have all their abilities. Krillian has Blink. It's just what shows up on the hotbar, which is cool though because they know what you would use in these types of situations. All right, back to it. Throw down a stun. Once his shields are gone, though, it's gonna take you to the next phase pretty quick. What I like too is that because his max shields go down with each phase, it takes slightly less time each cycle, so it doesn't feel like it's just constant. It's like constant, like, okay, here we go again. It's like another full minute of this. No, it gets a little shorter because you're making progress against him.
Judicator, did you think I had forgotten you? I have something special.
Okay, well, we expected this, but I don't know who.
Judicator. Korun. Nurok.
Oh, shit.
Judicator. You were like a father to us. Please, rejoin us.
I would give anything to make it so, my friends. But I know what this is. Our discussion ends now.
Fantastic. They have tons of shields. Okay, so I assume these two work in conjunction, and that's how we're going to have to take them out. So, overcharges his core and transfers its energies to Koron. This creates a shield around Koron, rendering it... Okay, so when we see this happening, focus on Nurok. Nurok's pride, I remember, he just becomes like an unstoppable machine, but is really slow. So when we see him use Nurok's pride, we need to move away from him. And just because he won't be able to catch up with us. Sonic Shockwave. Okay, so these are all the abilities that they had when these were usable units as well. He also has Repel. Koron summons 3 copies of himself, which will focus anyone who attacks Nurok. So when we see this, attack Korun and not Nurok, I think. Jeez, oh man, okay, well, I think we want to focus on Nurok first, if possible. I think Nurok's pride is currently active, but we did stun him. I was going to say, I'd like to focus one of them. Turmalis is getting constantly smoked. Just keep him stunned. If we could take out Nurok quickly. I'm so sorry, buddy. Stun him. Again, we gotta just try to pick one of them and go for it. It's the only option. You're about to fail your brother again. Sorry. Okay, we just went all out. We just said we're burning him, and we did.
Goodbye, brave warrior. This will be the last time you fall. I promise.
See, sometimes those things die and they turn into like weird. They like make that weird noise. Are they healing the? They're healing the mini bosses, maybe? I can't tell. So these two together did a boatload of damage. The key, I think, is to pick one and focus. And again, I assume on hard mode it would be a lot more strategic. I was able to just pick one and chain stun it. But these heroes have so many shields that we can tank these pretty much outright. But I have really enjoyed this whole boss fight with like the 3 mini bosses or 4 mini bosses. It's just all come together in a really nice way, and it feels very climactic. Alrighty. Sorry, Koron and Nurok.
Rest, my friend. I assure you, you have not failed your brother.
You have wasted enough of my time. You are not worthy of purity. Die!
Alright, this is it. Avoid him while he does this. He may also be raising the lava. Is that lava raising? I would assume we're going to get a verbal cue if he raises the lava, so let's get to it. Stun him. Oh yeah, he's eating shit. I'm trying to move Turmalis back. I think he's stuck. No. I could just keep him stunned. Okay, never mind. He warps away.
Rises quickly to high ground.
Okay, this is good too. It allows our cooldowns to recharge slowly. Oh dear, that's very abrupt. Like I assume you could watch it rise from further away, but when it all raises, all right, this is it. He's done. Get out of here. Take this stun, asshole. Let's quick save just in case something happens. There may be more to this. No! Get back here! Is he raising the lava? Are you serious? I refuse. Really? He got all of his... I thought his max shields were supposed to be reduced by a significant portion. Well, hang on. Actually... Where is it? Where are you, Nana Tyradune? It just says reduce. I thought it was like by a percentage, but it doesn't seem like it. Alright, he's calling in a lot of his buddies. I think maybe we're going to have to do some stunning here to stop him from warping. We've already tried that, though. We know it doesn't work. We can't stop him from teleporting. Okay.
The lava rises quickly to high ground.
He's definitely calling in more units, though, than he was before. I like this because it's a very engaging boss fight. Like, it's not Again, it's not like to the bitter end or even something like something you'd see in one of Adriano's campaigns, like extremely unforgiving, challenging boss fights. But again, I'd consider this very engaging. It fits with the narrative very well, and I feel like this feels like a last level, which is fantastic. Okay. You're not getting away this time, asshole. Chain stun him. Oh no, maybe that was it. That was it.
Enough. Be cleansed. Protect me!
I have waited centuries for this, Archon. So many have paid for your crimes. With exile. With death. With heartbreak. I strike this blow for all of them. Your terror ends.
We did it. That was cool how they all kind of worked together. Like Krillian stood in the front and he took the hit. Turmalis kind of helped reflect it back, I think, and then Moloch jumped in and took him out. 163 enemies killed. Nana Tyradun has been defeated, finally putting an end to centuries of deception. One question remains. What now? The heroes of Antioch have gathered to say their farewells. All right, yeah, let's tack this on. This is the finale video. Thank you for playing the Antioch Chronicles. Thank you for making it. To everybody.
Today we stand victorious. But at what cost? We were brought here by centuries of mistrust and lies. I fear that none of us shall ever be the same.
Well said, Judicator. The scars of this war will be borne for many generations.
So, what now, mates?
The eyes remain a threat, and none of us possess the power of Japak to craft another generation of Grey.
Then the cycle repeats itself.
Why is Rockwell always surrounded by candy asses?
Excuse me.
Rockwell sees it like this. We just beat the bad guy. It's time to celebrate. We deal with the eyes if we have to.
A charming sentiment, but lacking in forethought. We cannot allow ourselves to be caught unprepared again.
So, what are you gonna do? Burying them didn't work out so well.
Rockwell's tank will get it done.
How about some fortress or something?
Perhaps another temple?
We cannot build another temple.
I will take them.
Judicator?
I have seen too much to return to the fold now. Too much betrayal. Too many secrets. I will take the eyes into the void. It is what should have been the first time.
And then what? What if the eyes overtake you?
I assume they will. Once I reach the darkness between the stars, I will disable my vessel. And then, I will wait for the void to take me.
Judicator, that could be centuries.
So it could.
I salute you, Judicator. Few would have your strength.
Farewell, comrades. I must leave before the eyes recover.
Time for me to pack up too, mates. I've got a business to rebuild.
Rockwell thinks you could use some backup, Chucky. You're not so good at watching your own back.
That's about right. All right, General. You're hired.
You two are leaving Moloch?
Insightful as always, my friend.
Where are you going?
I am unsure. I have spent centuries dreaming of this day. Now that it has come.
I get it. Let's go together.
Why?
I've got nowhere else to go. We shall travel together, remember?
It has a certain poetry to it.
And you, my friend?
It seems that my place is to stay. As Loriok did before, I will record these events and pass them to my successor.
We will meet again, my friend.
Of that, I have no doubt.
They did it. They finished it after 2 decades. I think everybody who contributed to this project has a lot to be proud of, especially the original 2 creators. It's incredible to see that they returned to help out with this, with the voicing and the scripts, and whatever else they may have helped out with. I'm sure we could see in the credits, but the quality of these maps is extremely high. Possibly the highest of a campaign that I've played in StarCraft 2. This will have really wide appeal, I think. It's just getting it out there, getting people to see it, especially coupled with Antioch Remastered 1 and 2, to make them flow a bit better into the 3rd episode here. You put those all together, and this is what people, I think, typically look for, is voice-acted, high-quality voice acting, I should say. And just something different. It felt like a campaign where you had a lot of different angles of ways to play. There was one map that was just like brain teasers, but it worked in the frame of the campaign. You had your typical holdout map, you had your typical destroy everything map, but there were bits and pieces everywhere that just oozed detail, oozed attention to detail, and just passion for something that, I mean, let's face it, they dug it up from the grave. It's been 20 years, right? There's no other way to describe it. They drudged it up from the past. They put a new coat of paint on it, and then they added to it and made it better. And they actually finished the story, which is exciting. I was kind of afraid there'd be a bit of a cliffhanger, and I suppose it's bittersweet because Turmalis making the ultimate sacrifice to live out the rest of his days alone to stop the eyes from ever being found. Hopefully. Again, but it actually ended the story. It is punctuated. There's no but just wait kind of situation, which is impressive as well. They took all the best parts of the story from Antioch 1 and 2, again, kind of polished them up and said, this is episode 3, here you go. Start and finish. And it is finished. I had a lot of fun playing this campaign, though, and that's kind of the start and finish of it, from my perspective. I look back and I realize I probably sounded like near obsessed with this idea of talking about like, oh, this was too easy or this was too hard, and I don't know why I did that, because in retrospect, this campaign I don't think was about the challenge per se. It actually had a very nice difficulty curve from start to finish, and it did get harder as it went on, and I really appreciated that. And the end boss was really fun and engaging and truly ended the story. I'm not sure if this song will continue and nothing will happen. We'll keep an eye out for some sort of post credits. But yeah, again, I had a boatload of fun, and the only way I could describe it is extremely high quality. And the diversity of the maps was really important to me as well. It was not just the same thing. All the characters got their little ending. I had a couple things about the story I wanted to talk about. Perhaps something is happening here. Poor Turmalis. So again, that's sort of like a just wait, the eyes can be found and be brought back, right? But they are also in the middle of nowhere. So it's kind of a long shot, and I think that's just meant to reinforce the fact that it's over, but it's also bittersweet. A sacrifice had to be made to take them out to the middle of nowhere. There it is. Yep. So this is what we just watched. And so I do see this primarily as a story about Turmalis, because we started with him and we ended with him. And the whole idea is he was adjudicator. Oh, it's going to warp in all the statues here. He was adjudicator who just believed everything that the Conclave told him to. And then he slowly learned more from Moloch and had to go through this period of distrust with all of them. And then ultimately made the ultimate sacrifice of suffering to keep the eyes at bay so he could take them out to a place where no one could find them. So again, there was a real character arc there where he was constantly questioning. I mean, he was kind of blinded. He never questioned what he was told to do, and then slowly started questioning it, and then by the end was resolute to do what he thought was right. So I do see that as a very well-constructed character arc throughout all 3 episodes. So the folks that created Episode 3, and I know the original creators, Zeus Legion and Auspex, they basically wrote Episode 3. So they kept that arc from these 2 episodes from so long ago. So I think that's really cool. Again, you saw that arc. And same with Moloch. He was very distrustful of Turmalis and then grew to see the positives of working together. So the characters all did kind of have their own little arcs, which I liked quite a bit. It's hard to do that in StarCraft. It's hard to tell stories in a medium like real-time strategy. Just really, really ponder on how complex that can be, because you have to couple in the gameplay and keep it fun such that it's engaging for the player because it's a video game, but at the same time actually tell a story that can fit within that constraint. Plus, you're in just the Galaxy Editor engine. It's just a challenge all around, and they really made it work. Again, better than pretty much anything I've played. Just in terms of game, they balanced gameplay and narrative very well. So again, big props there. The only thing that kind of stood out to me, and I say this only because maybe they'd consider changing it, is Trench. Trench's subplot is the only thing that did not really feel well tied up to me or made much sense. I expected there'd be some sort of redemption, and instead he just kills himself. I thought it would, like, at the very least, maybe he would kind of snap back to his senses and at least try to help, like do something. Like he'd have to fight and actually like take down a barrier to allow Mox's forces in, or help Moloch in some way at the end. And instead, he turns over the Terrans to the broker, or to broker. He turns over Mox to broker, and then so he just betrays folks because he wants more money. So I expected he'd have some sort of redemption arc where like Haley helps him see and realize like, oh, I'm the baddie. Am I the baddie? I'm actually the baddie now. He didn't really have that moment. He kind of snapped out of being a zombie, so I suppose that was a way to try to show that, but I didn't feel that it was particularly effective. I'm just being honest about that. I felt the rest of the story was very well put together. I just wanted to bring up the fact that I think Trench's plot was more just depressing than anything else, right? I wish there was more of a redemption moment for him, and I think they tried to show that, but it just didn't come across very well to me. And then he just died. But I think the whole idea was, Haley was able to break through that, mind control, basically, where he was a zombie, and also the idea that he was out for just money. Maybe hitting that a little harder, I think it would have wrapped up Trench's story a bit more, because he gets this little statue here, but really all he did was work against everyone. And even at the very end, the only good thing he did was kill himself, which is terrible, right? That's why it's kind of depressing. Anyway, those are my thoughts on Thoughts in Chaos. I had a great time playing this campaign again. Excellent job. I'm looking forward to keep track of this project as well as Antioch Remastered for the first and second episodes to see any upcoming changes they decide to add. And you all should do the same. Make sure you download this campaign and play it for yourself. All right, I'll see everyone next time. Bye now.